Hey folks, welcome to Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. We got a good one tonight. The Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies coming your way in about 5 minutes or so. We're going to get you the lineups as we go. We got a great pitching matchup tonight. Jack McDowell versus Steve Carlton. Both teams very much in a playoff hunt. Philadelphia, fourth place right now, I believe, in the East. I think the White Sox are in fifth, sixth place, but both teams very much in the hunt. Of course, Philadelphia, that 13-game win streak a couple weeks back. So we're going to get you the lineups here shortly. But I do want to remind everyone, I just posted this to the group a couple minutes ago. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central, I'm going to post a poll, basically a home run derby contest. There's going to be specific rules within that poll. Basically, what it is if you, I'll just let you see it tomorrow because I don't want to, I don't want to give it away right now. But check back tomorrow at 8 o'clock. You'll have a chance to win. Two of you will have a chance to win free T-shirts. Utopian Baseball Universe T-shirts and baseball cards. So check back tomorrow at 8 o'clock, 8 Central. And I'll actually be going live tomorrow from a surprise location. So I'm excited for that. A few of you know where I'm going, but I'll check in tomorrow for a couple minutes from a surprise location. Let's get you out to Citizens Bank Park for White Sox Phillies.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Interleague Baseball next.
All right, Steve Carlton on the mound for the Phillies facing the Chicago White Sox.
What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in.
All right, leading off for the White Sox going to be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
You have the big advantage.
So stepping in is Tim Anderson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first down.
That's Ed Delahanty in right field tonight for the Phillies.
Next up is Luis Robert.
All right, this is the left fielder, Carlos Lee, batting second tonight.
Now a flare out to left center. Gregorius onto the grass.
Lee's got himself a one-out single here in the first.
The outfield grass.
Jose Abreu getting the start tonight at first base for the White Sox.
Standing in now, Jose Abreu. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Gene Lamont, the skipper for the White Sox. Actually, it's Jim Fergozzi. Sorry about that. We got a pickoff here. Anderson picked off.
Toast at second base.
Well, that's not a good look.
Gene Lamont is a bench coach for the White Sox here in the Utopian. Fergosi's the skipper.
His first hit, it's kind of deflated.
So Carlton picks off Anderson. Or Lee.
This is line to left. McCutcheon able to track
All right,
it
so
down for the third.
Steve Carlton gets out of the inning.
Nothing doing here for the White Sox.
One hit, none left. Bottom of the first, no score. White Sox and Phillies.
Dylan Cease will get the start
Jack
of the second.
McDowell on the mound for the White Sox tonight.
What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is number 37.
All right, Jimmy Rollins leading off for the Phillies tonight. Amongst the league leaders in triples.
Is taken for ball two.
2-1 pitch to Rollins.
Line hard toward right center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward.
Oscar Charleston makes the play out there in center.
For the first out.
Juan Samuel getting the start tonight at second.
That'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Bases are empty, one man out. Segura behind on a 1-2 count. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up in his
I want to thank everyone for tuning into the Rays Dodgers today. Rays winning at 7-1. 3 homers for the Rays. Kevin Kiermaier with a 9th inning grand slam off Eric Gagne.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Ed Delahanty on deck.
Call that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He takes strike three.
Samuel down on strikes.
Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Here's the right fielder, Ed Delahanty.
Bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Inside and low, 2-1. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
The two pitches fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is
All right, despite the
three down for
throw in the dirt, McDowell has a 1-2-3 inning as we head to the second inning. No score from Philadelphia. It's late night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. White Sox and Phillies.
second inning set to go. And digging in is
Oscar Charleston, the batter.
Jimenez. 1-1, here it comes. And that misses 2-1.
His numbers down a bit from last year.
Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits it Gregorius at short. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Yoan Moncada, who's had a
And now, Yohan Moncada as the switch throw. That right
big last couple of weeks or so. Seems like he's been clutch in a lot of games lately.
He's going to have to figure out a way to start to get a little bit more thunder swinging right-handed against left-handed pitching. That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
Moncada down on strikes.
And there are two gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there because you can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
All right, Carlton Fisk, the batter.
To the plate now, here's Monty Grandal.
Fisk down on strikes to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Still no score here in Philadelphia. Sunday morning, we have the Tigers and Expos Sunday morning baseball at 9 a.m. Join us, presented by Out of the Park. Mike Schmidt leading off the second for the Phillies. Schmidt down on strikes.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there, then the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
He's got it.
Oh, what a play.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Anderson waits on it. And that's the third out.
All right, inning over, folks. We head to the third. Still no score here from Citizens Bank Park. You're watching Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. White Sox and Phillies.
All set for the start of the inning, and up to the plate next is Andrew Vaughn.
All right, Eddie Collins going to lead off the third for the White Sox.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Throw to first in time.
All right, one away here in the third. Here's the right fielder, Minnie Minoso.
Hernandez. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Minoso draws a walk here with 1 out. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Jack McDowell.
Ready now for the White Sox. Dylan Cease. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And
Safe at second.
second, he's in there.
Well, he
So McDowell's going to reach on what was clearly an attempt to sacrifice him over.
Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Here's Tim Anderson.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Hernandez over at second. Cease at first. 1 gone. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there and he makes the
Delahanty makes the play. We got 2 on and 2 out here in the third. Carlos Lee, the batter, singled in the first inning. Scoreless game here in the third between the White Sox and Phillies. Lee to left field and deep. That's going to get out of here, folks. Carlos Lee with a 3-run homer to put the White Sox up here in the second. Or third.
So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Take a look at it again.
Why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to
El Caballo.
You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something open,
Here's Jose Abreu.
Into the box, Jose Abreu.
Some notable days off tonight for the White Sox. Shoeless Joe Jackson and Frank Thomas
times in a row.
getting a night off for the White Sox.
He's set and the 1-2 pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order. And we just saw 3 in a row.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
2-2 count to Abreu.
Great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
2-2. Full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Holds off on the slider, and that's a
All right, Abreu draws a walk here with 2
Well,
outs.
the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys.
It's going to bring up Oscar Charleston.
Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. The 1-1 is taken high above the zone.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Three runs already home here. And another foul ball.
Carlton's already at 51 pitches here in the third.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Oh, and this ball is
Oh, forget it, folks.
blasted high and deep, and that one is gone.
Oscar Charleston with a 2-run homer, and the White Sox lead it 5-0. 2 long homers for the White Sox in this one.
Center, and the White Sox have opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow,
Take a look at it again.
in the early going of this one. The
He got all of it.
He's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Here's Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 tonight.
At the plate, Yoan Moncada, and the inning goes away in
And he goes down on strikes, but the White Sox strike.
outside the strike zone. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5.
5-run third. It's 5-0 Chicago.
White Sox 5 and the Phillies nothing. Bottom of the inning.
All right, Ryan Howard,
D.D. Gregorius.
the first baseman, going to lead off.
There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Fastball is outside and it's pulled out 3-2. And this will be fouled away. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. He swings and belts the ball to right.
That one looks like it could get out of here, folks.
Into the second deck.
Ryan Howard with a monster homer. It's the third homer in this inning. 2 for the White Sox, 1 for Howard.
Right, as they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
All right. Von Hayes, the center fielder.
In now, Freddie Galvis. The fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what they're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Just hung in there on that one.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Again, another foul ball.
2-2 pitch to Von Hayes.
2-2 one more time. And he's able to stay alive here as the foul's tipped right off the catcher's grill. And that'll ring in the ears a bit. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will
Foul
be a
ball.
foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He loses him on ball.
All right, so Hayes walks here. Still nobody out here in the third. Steve Carlton's going to hit for himself here. I just don't see a universe where we're pulling Steve Carlton after 3 innings, even with the 2 homers hit off him.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too.
It's not that strange.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And the bunt stays
Lays down a really good bunt.
pitch, and he gets it down. One there.
They get him at second. All right, Jimmy Rollins, the batter. Lined out in the first inning. McDowell's at 50 pitches here in the third. Both pitchers have higher pitch counts for the third inning. It's 1-1 count to Rollins.
Well, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Suarez, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder giving chase.
Oscar Charleston makes the play.
Running play to record the second out.
2 away here in the third.
So it's a
Juan Samuel, the batter. He's playing second base tonight for the Phillies.
fastball well outside. Runner on first with 2 away. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hernandez.
That's going to end the inning.
And that retires the side. But the Phillies draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. 3 complete for Citizens Bank Park. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the opposing starter work very hard. His pitch count is high, so it seems they'll be getting into the bullpen sooner rather than later.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
All right, Carlton Fisk going to lead off the fourth for the White Sox. They lead it 5-1. He's 0 for 1 in the night, facing Steve Carlton. When I was really young, like 7, I always got these players confused. You see, because they both have the name Carlton in their names. Second baseman Eddie Collins, the batter. And I'm 46 years old, and I sometimes confuse Jimmy Collins and Eddie Collins. You see, because they're both named Collins, and I never saw either of them play. Collins draws a 1-out walk here that's going to bring up the right fielder, Minnie Minoso.
I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him, and I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So now into the box is Cesar Hernandez. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a left-hander.
That's Terry Mulholland warming in the bullpen for the Phillies.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed.
Carlton with a strikeout.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat.
4th strikeout for Carlton on the night. It's going to bring up Jack McDowell.
He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
McDowell 0 for 1 in the night.
So now to the plate, Dylan Cease. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. 2 out with a man at first. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out.
5 strikeouts for Carlton. Middle of the 4th, it's 5-1 White Sox. White Sox only have 3 hits on the night. 2 long homers by Carlos Lee and Oscar Charleston. Ryan Howard is a long homer for the Phillies, and that's where we stand. This is Ed Delahanty leading off the 4th for the Phillies.
The 1-1. Lifted into center field. Robert is right there.
Oscar Charleston makes the play.
Next to bat will be Reese Hoskins. Struck out in his first at bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy.
All right, Mike Schmidt, the batter.
Try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs.
Schmidt draws a 1-out walk.
Let's see if he makes
It's going to bring up JT Real Muto.
Next to stand in is JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count to Real Muto. 1 on, 1 out. 5-1 White Sox.
Now the payoff pitch home. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back.
That's out of here, folks.
And goodbye.
4th homer in this game. JT Real Muto with a 2-run homer. It is now 5-3 White Sox. A little bit of a home run derby as we preview Major League Baseball's home run derby on Monday. Again, check back tomorrow at 8 a.m. We'll get you details on how to win 2 of you, I should say, are going to win free t-shirts and some baseball cards. We'll let you know tomorrow morning how to enter.
You don't see this very often over this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call. He'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. Hit well towards the hole. Anderson picks it up. And there are 2 away now. Two are gone in the Philly 4th. And here's
All right, well, here's Ryan Howard. He hit that solo homer in the 3rd inning. Monster homer.
That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed
2-1 count here.
Philly shortstop in front of the count, 3-1.
Not exactly attacking Howard here.
Run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball
Howard draws a walk.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there and try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either
Again,
way,
McDowell's pitch count is high. It's 78 here in the 4th. He's got a 5-3 lead.
So 2 down and a runner at
Here's
first.
Von Hayes.
Former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies.
Amar Hoyt warming in the bullpen for the White Sox.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward
This
left
should
center.
end the inning.
Jimenez is
Carlos Lee makes the play, but a two-run homer by Real Muto cuts the lead in half. It's 5-3 White Sox.
both coming on this two-run home run.
End of 4.
It's the White Sox 5.
Both teams, this is unusual. Both teams have more runs than hits.
Now back to the top.
Tim Anderson, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
The fifth in this one.
Steve Carlton's still on the bump. He's at 73 pitches for Philadelphia.
Here now the 2-2. Slow roller left side.
Tough play for Schmidt.
And the off-balance
Gets him.
gets him. Nice play for the out.
Will Fregosi review it? Looks like he
So
won't.
one out and nobody aboard.
Here's Carlos Lee,
Is Luis Robert.
And that was
2 for 2 on the night. Big 3-run homer.
that home run. Just an absolutely textbook job of letting it travel, keeping his hands back before exploding on it.
5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Not time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
A swing and a
Little
ground.
bouncer. This is going to be a tough play.
A bare-hand grab by Galvis.
Infield hit. Lee's 3 for 3 on the night.
Can't get the out.
A
So
pair of singles and a 3-run homer.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt?
Look at the hustle. Great play by Schmidt.
Third knock of the game, D-Row.
I mean, just a great throw. Everything about that play was great.
And then this one, he's 100% on fire, getting an infield single for his third down.
All right. Well, Charlie Manuel's going to go to Terry Mulholland here.
here comes the Phillies skipper on his way.
Not
out.
exactly the stellar Steve Carlton we're used to seeing.
That's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Number 48 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Terry Mulholland now pitching for the Phillies. Had a really good 2020. Kind of fell off the radar last year. Has been used kind of in long relief this year. Jose Abreu, the batter, he's 0 for 1. 1-1 pitch to Abreu.
Box now, Jose Abreu. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Eloy Jimenez is on deck. Robert stands at first with 1 out. And he misses the circle change.
Full
there.
count to Abreu.
Hey, there was great arm action on that.
1 on and 1 out. White Sox lead it 5-3.
That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count.
We're in the 5th inning. You're watching Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off.
No game streams tomorrow. We'll report you on all the results later in the day. Tigers and Expos Sunday morning at 9 a.m.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing. And that's
Sunday morning, we got Jack Morris versus Zach Wheeler.
striking out and drawing the walk can be an inch or two. It's pretty understandable why guys aren't.
Oscar Charleston, the batter. 2-run homer his last
There's
time.
the 2-1 home. Yohan Moncada would be next.
I'm liking the variety of Philly regalia that I'm seeing. Old logo, new logo, hoodies.
Doesn't want to hit part of that
T-shirts.
cutter, and it's full 3 and 2.
Good spot for an RBI.
As always, we have a good selection of soft pretzels and popcorn in the audience.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Another one sent foul. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily.
Full count to Charleston. That's a fair ball, folks. RBI double for Charleston makes it 6-3. That's 3 RBIs for Oscar Charleston on the night.
Here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run that in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been
Here's Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
that big bond, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Stepping in now, Yoan Moncada. Way inside with that one. Pretty easy take there. On a good pitch there, had a stretch.
2-2 count to the 3rd baseman.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed.
And Mulholland gets out of the inning, but the White Sox do add one. 6-3 White Sox. Middle of the 5th.
The inning on this RBI double. Middle of the night here in Pennsylvania. It's the White Sox 6 and the Phillies 3. Ronaldo Lopez.
All right, Lamar Hoyt coming in
Get the call from the bullpen here.
to pitch for the White Sox. So McDowell only goes 4 tonight.
Brad Miller will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
And Mulholland's day is done. We're going to see Chuck Klein pinch hit for Mulholland. So Hoyt hasn't even thrown a pitch yet, and he's the pitcher of record. McDowell needed to go 5.
Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss on the
Klein
fastball,
down
and
on
that's the
strikes.
first down.
One of the big advantages.
It's going to bring up Jimmy Rollins. He's 1 off the pace for the triples leaders. Jackie Robinson and Pete Rose each have 7. Rollins sitting at 6. Rollins is 0 for 2 on the night.
Plate now, number 37. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul.
I like how the pitcher didn't even budge.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's another K. So
2 strikeouts here for Hoyt in the 5th.
to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since
It's going to bring up the second baseman, Juan Samuel.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Samuel's 0 for 2 on the night. Full count here.
And here's a ball in the air now. Carrying
Popped
it
up.
back toward right center.
Minoso.
He's under it, and
All right, a 1-2-3 inning for
3 down for Philadelphia.
Lamar Hoyt. We head to the 6th. 6-3 White Sox.
Sam Coonrod takes over to start
All
the
right,
6th
Ryan
inning.
Matson going to pitch the 6th for the Phillies.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up.
Steve Bedrosian. I wonder if there's any relation here. Steve Bedrosian on the Utopian roster.
Is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like a great crowd tonight. We'll get you official attendance later.
And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a
Full
fastball.
count.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Fisk retired. Eddie Collins, the batter. He's 0 for 1 with a walk.
In his last trip.
Free pass in the 4th inning.
Nobody on. And he fouls this
Fouls
one off.
that one off.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep
1-2
it going.
count to Collins. Minoso
Here he
on deck.
comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base. That tap
Collins down on strikes.
One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So he ran the
This
fastball
guy's real
line.
name Coonrod? That's just a funny name.
Number 2 in the 6th.
There's no other way to slice that.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. A swing and a miss and a sinker.
And another strikeout for Madsen.
Inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go.
Head to the bottom of the 6th. White Sox lead at 6-3. In this game, we've seen 9 runs on 7 hits. Ed Delahanty, the right fielder, he's 0 for 2. He flew out and grounded out, facing Lamar Hoyt here in the 6th.
The 3-1 pitch. And that one misses. So the
Delahanty draws a walk. It's going to bring up Michael Jack Schmidt.
Really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a
Mike Schmidt, a favorite of Wanda Draxky, a favorite of Andrew Pfeffer.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product.
Schmidt is 0 for 1 with a walk. He scored a run in this game.
Hitless in 3 at-bats. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's going to be a passed ball on Pudge Fisk. Runner advances to second with nobody out.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep
Looking
it
at a
fair.
2-2 count here on Mike Schmidt. Phillies trail by 3.
These guys in the middle of the
We're in the
order.
6th inning.
Spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
3-2 now.
JT Realmuto on deck. That's a great view.
No one out with a runner.
It's one of my favorite parks. It's in my top 5 for sure.
Fouled off.
If you want me to rank them, I can do that. If PNC's 1, I would put Busch Stadium 2, Citi Field 3. I'd probably put Philly 4 right now.
Lifted down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball,
Full count to Schmidt.
one a day. If he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Bouncer to second.
Reined in.
Runner's going to advance to third. Realmuto, the batter, he hit a 2-run homer his last
So
time.
the next to bat will be JT Realmuto, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you
Fouls
throw
that
it,
one off.
that's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
What I find refreshing, I don't know if anyone else fan watches on this, I don't see anybody on their phone. That's off the glove. Realmuto's going to advance. That's going to score a run. They're going to rule that a base hit. Third RBI of the night for the catcher. All right, so they're confirming it wasn't off the glove. It was off his leg. He looks like he's going to stay in the game. He will. He's going to face Greg Luzinski here. 0 for 2. 36 pitches for Hoyt in the last 2 innings. Gets the strikeout, though.
Makes it so effective. I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you
Luzinski with some choice words for Hoyt. Here's Ryan Howard.
to get on top of that good high arc fastball.
Solo homer.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a throw.
They got him.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked
It's the second pickoff we've seen tonight. That's the end of 6 innings. Phillies add 1. It's the White Sox 6 and the Phillies 4. 7th inning here.
Sheets sub off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
All right, Robin Ventura going to pinch hit here in the 7th. Facing Ryan Matson. 1-1 count.
1-1.
So we'll see a new pitcher for Hoyt.
2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There's just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
All right, a full count here to Ventura. White Sox lead at 6-4. You're watching Late Night with the Utopian Baseball Universe. I want to thank you for that.
And it's fouled away.
Despite no game streams tomorrow, tomorrow's a big day in the universe.
High in the air into shallow
Got a big contest announcement at 8 a.m. I'll be reporting live from a surprise location in the afternoon. NBC's got a doubleheader. We'll report you on that. TBS Saturday night main event. Full slate tomorrow. Tim Anderson's 0 for 3 on the night.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Here's another 1-2.
2-2 count to Anderson.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Ed Delahanty makes the play. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Delahanty.
Luis Robert will step toward
Here's Carlos Lee's had a huge night. Single. 3-run homer. Another single. You can see obviously he hit that earlier in the game and we had a little bit more daylight.
lifted in the air
Deep to
toward the
right,
line.
but foul.
Harper on the run. And it's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch tonight, right down the middle. Cannot
2-2 count.
fastball.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Oh, has he done it again, folks? Carlos Lee, where have you been? His second homer of the night. He's got 4 RBIs. Lee doesn't get a ton of starts. I mean, usually we're looking at an outfield of Shoeless Joe, Oscar Charleston, and Baines. Shoeless Joe and Baines are off tonight. Carlos Lee got a start. Minnie Minoso got a start. This is Carlos Lee's first 4-hit game in the Utopian baseball universe. I saw a lot of this when he was with the Brewers years ago. Steve Bedrosian coming on for the Phillies. All right, here's Jose Abreu. He's 0 for 2 on the night.
And now, Jose Abreu. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. There's Segura.
Samuel makes it look easy. All right, it's stretch time here in Philadelphia. White Sox lead at 7-4. Let's take a look at Carlos Lee's homer. What a night for El Caballo. Carlos Lee has 4 of the White Sox 6 hits and 4 of their 7 RBIs. Addison Reed coming on for the White Sox. Hoyt went 2. Here's Ryan Howard. He only has 1 official at bat tonight. He made the most of it with a solo homer. 2-2 count to Howard. Von Hayes on deck. I'd imagine we're going to see a pinch batter for Madsen.
So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he fouls this one off. Now the fastball is right by him.
Gets Howard on strikes.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's gonna have a
All right, Von Hayes, the batter. 0 for 1 tonight.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. And he strikes him out as well.
2 strikeouts for Reed here in the 7th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Scott Kingery gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty.
All right, Alec Boehm gonna pinch hit for Madsen here. 2 outs in the 7th.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he
Caught.
makes a nice catch on the track.
All right, we are through 7 innings here at Citizens Bank Park. The White Sox lead at 7-4. 5 homers in this game. Lee has 2, Charleston has 1, Real Muto and Howard. All right, Chris Short now pitching for the Phillies. Oscar Charleston's got 3 RBIs on the night.
The 1-1.
So Lee and Charleston have all 7 RBIs for the White Sox, and Carlos Lee has 4 of the 6 hits for the White Sox.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what
Brad Lidge working in the bullpen for the Phillies.
Some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Too high, ball 3.
Full count
Kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking
to
of
Charleston.
2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now a change.
Looks at a strike 3.
Strike 3 called, 1 away.
Yoan Moncada, he's 0 for 3 tonight.
Down on strikes in his last at bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AP.
This one, it's going to get down.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice.
All right, 1 on and 1 out.
If he had already had the hat trick, he was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, "No dice."
To the plate now, Yasmani Grandal. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. Now a fastball
Seen
inside, and he works
it
it
seems
back
like
to
we've seen at
the
least a half a dozen full counts in this game, if not more.
One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. He is swung on and missed. He got him on
And
strike.
Fisk down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing at that location. So a good
Second strikeout for Short.
That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when
Good
you start
movement.
figuring out what locations you just can't
Eddie
get.
Collins, the batter. 0 for 2 tonight.
At the plate now, and Vaughn. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Oh, I see a woman on her phone.
Now it's full.
Good
Mark
running
that down on your
Three
bingo
balls, two
card.
strikes, 2 outs,
It's on the left
first.
side.
He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
She's doing a TikTok.
Over to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That one's going to slice
In the
foul.
air to the right side, and no one will track it down.
Another full count.
The next 3-2. Fouled off. Moncada is off at first with 2 away. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does
Chris
it.
Short
Wears him down in the inning.
strikes out the side.
White Sox lead 1.
Middle of the 8th, White Sox lead at 7-4.
And Tony La Russa is going to have a conference at home.
Little
plate.
double
There he goes
switch
up the
going
top
on
for
here.
a double switch. Aaron Bummer will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Adam Engel will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 37, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
So the leadoff batter here is Jimmy Rollins. The new pitcher for the White Sox is John Clarkson.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs.
Another full count.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count.
Juan Samuel on deck.
Lead, no one on
I don't know
base.
what's up, but recently, in the last couple days or so, I can't lift my right arm.
Constantly set up a big inning.
It's the one I broke in '87. I don't know what could have happened. It doesn't really hurt that much. I just can't really lift it, which I'm sure you want to hear about during a game stream. Rollins draws a walk. It's going to bring up Samuel.
So here is Jun Segura, flew out last time up. Nobody out, runner on first. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Well,
3-1 count to Samuel.
should get something really good to hit right here. In a 3-1 count, I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. It's swung on and
That one could be trouble.
toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will hold up at second with 2.
All right, so because of the uncertainty if he was going to catch it or not, the runner only advances to second. So first and second here. Nobody out. The tying run is at the plate, and Ed Delahanty.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind.
He's retired. Mike Schmidt, the batter.
And there's one gone.
0 for 2 with a walk. He scored a run.
No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
First time Mike Schmidt is facing John Clarkson.
And it's fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we're going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
So 1-2.
2-2 count. Another full count. Real Muto on deck. Schmidt represents the tying run here in the 8th.
Most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Everyone's going to be going on this pitch.
Here's a
Schmidt to right field, a base hit.
in for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third.
All right, so the bases are loaded for Real Muto.
2 strikes right there. He's trying to run that ball up and in and trying to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands.
Real Muto has 3 of the 4 Philly RBIs tonight.
Inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batters look.
This one's high and deep to left field, folks. That's going to be off the wall. 2 runs are going to score. 7-6.
Also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot
So have a night, JT Real Muto. That's 5 RBIs on the night.
runners on the bags.
7-6.
Ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Hoyt Wilhelm coming on for the White Sox.
Entering the fray now, it'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell.
Phillies could actually go ahead on a single. There's still only 1 out.
His guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, man. Especially
Greg Luzinski, the batter, against his former mates. Facing Hoyt Wilhelm, your great one tonight from Philadelphia. 7-6 White Sox, bottom of the 8th.
The 1-1 home.
The 1-2 to Luzinski.
And this is
Gets him.
missed, so
Ryan Howard, the batter. One for two on the night. With that long home run, he struck out. They're going to walk him. So now the bases are loaded with 2 outs in the 8th. Von Hayes, the batter, facing Hoyt Wilhelm. 1-1 count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2-2 count. The pitch to Hayes. Just misses.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
All right. Everyone will be on their horse.
Here's the payoff pitch. And
Fouls it off.
this one off. He's set. The 3-2.
Gets him on strikes. Hayes doesn't like the call.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here.
My scorecard's a mess.
Archie Bradley will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th.
Bradledge pitching now for the Phillies.
Ronald Torres is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
All right, Minnie Minoso, the batter.
Cesar Hernandez, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
He's 0 for 2.
2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. And now in the box, Adam Engel.
All right, this is Paul Konerko. He entered the game in that double switch. Popped up on the infield.
Is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Tim Anderson, he's 0 for 4.
Tim Anderson. Two out, nobody on. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Action in the bullpen now as
Hector Neris warming up for the Phillies. 7-6 White Sox. Great game tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back.
Anderson to left field.
Offense can get rolling.
All right.
Gets there for the catch.
We head to the bottom of the 9th.
Down in order go the White Sox. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6.
White Sox 7 runs and 7 hits. Phillies 6 runs and 6 hits. It's been a night of big hits.
Liam Hendricks comes out of
Bobby
the bullpen.
Thigpen coming on for the White Sox, trying to save it for Hoyt, who's the pitcher record for the White Sox. If this lead stands for the White Sox, Steve Carlton will be tagged with the loss.
Utility man Ronald Torres. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters.
All right, 1 down here in the 9th.
Comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces.
Jimmy Rollins, the batter, 0 for 3, walked his last time.
One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Now another 1-2.
Just misses.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in third. It's full now.
Juan Samuel on deck.
Jun Segura is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Anderson brings it in.
All right, 2 down here.
Down to their final out.
Big Pen 1 out away from locking it down for the White Sox.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder.
Juan Samuel is 1 for 4. 1-1 count.
Ready with the 1-1. Fouled away.
Fouls it off. Phillies down to their last strike.
One-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Philly down to their last strike.
The
And
fuck did I
it's
just
fouled away.
say? Matt Viskers.
That's a real nice location with that fast.
Don't ever show me up like that. Don't ever,
Hard to do much with that
ever
because
show
he
me
really
up
can't
like
extend
that.
his arms very easily.
And he gets struck.
That's how this game ends, folks. Bobby Thigpen gets Samuel. Jim Fragosi's happy. White Sox take game 1 here tonight in Philadelphia. Final score 7-6.
A tight one, 7-6. The final
Charlie
score.
Manuel looks stressed.
Led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ronaldo Lopez is credited with the win. Ranger Suarez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that will wrap things up. From our
Stay tuned for an abbreviated post-game show. We're going to get you some
You've been watching
highlights from the box score.
endoftheshow.com.
We'll post these results, all of today's results, a little later tonight. One of our longer telecasts of the year, almost 80 minutes tonight. A lot of pitching changes. A lot of 3-2 counts. Carlos Lee, the player of the game, 4 for 4, 2 homers and 4 RBIs. You can see JT Realmuto, 3 for 4 with 5 RBIs. So that's your final, folks. The White Sox win it tonight 7-6. No game stream tomorrow. But we're making that home run derby announcement at 8 a.m. And then I'll be reporting live from a secret destination. It's not a secret, but not everyone knows. We'll do that tomorrow, and then we'll see you back for a game stream on Sunday morning. Tigers and Expos brought to you by Out of the Park 22. That'll be at 9 a.m. on Sunday. Have a good night, everybody.